Seconds out.
The most important fight of his career so far for Lloyd Honeyghan in the White Sox against Horace Shufford, who's ranked #1 in the World Boxing Council's welterweight ratings and has been now for some 18 months. Shufford, wearing white, 33 years old now, been around a long, long time. Honeyghan, of course, a triple champion. European, Commonwealth and British, and ranked #3 in the WBC ratings. Honeyghan, a 100% professional record, winner of all his 26 professional fights, and the outright holder of the Lonsdale belt. And this is a final eliminator for the world title held by the brilliant American Don Curry. Shufford comes with the reputation of being skillful, but not a mighty puncher. Honeyghan letting his right hand come from way back, fully cocked. And roughing his man up inside. Shufford won't worry too much about that. Shufford certainly looks his 33 years. Dangerous looking left hook from Shufford. Honeyghan will need to watch the left hook. Shufford started as a professional fighter over 9 years ago, when Honeyghan was only 16. And in all that time, Shufford has lost only twice. Well, Honeyghan has certainly made a very positive start. Fighting with a whole new determination these days, Honeyghan, with a change of manager and a change of trainer. And hooking more like an American than a British fighter. Good opening round by Honeyghan. He made himself the governor there, all right. 26 years old, Lloyd Honeyghan, weighing 10 stone 6 in this fight. The triple champion, winner of all 26 pro fights, and now trained by the man talking to him in the corner there, Bobby Neal, former British featherweight champion.
Seconds out, round 2.
The American in the white trunks from Las Vegas, Nevada, Horace Shufford. Hasn't lost a fight for 7 years. But in that time, he stopped only one opponent. Strangely enough, a man called Kevin Austin, who has also been a victim of Lloyd Honeyghan. Honeyghan looking as though he's got so much more reach than Shufford. Really letting that right hand trigger off. Walked onto that one. And a little stagger there from the American under the double left. Honeyghan piercing the face of Shufford with very accurate punches. And Honeyghan really is putting them together. And Shufford looks like a man who's beginning to lose interest in this. He may be foxing, but he doesn't look to me as though he's enjoying the punching power of Honeyghan. It's amazing that Shufford has remained at the top of the WBC rankings as #1 contender for the world title for 18 months when he hasn't been fighting that often. Well, you must never underrate a world-class American, and Shufford is certainly that by reputation. And Honeyghan must not take too many chances. On the other hand, he certainly is imposing himself on this American. Left hook is still the danger punch from Shufford. And Honeyghan looks at Shufford as much as to say, well, I hit you with everything. What are you doing still standing up? The 33-year-old American with 29 professional fights behind him in 9 years. That's not a lot. 26 wins, only 5 inside the distance. A draw and 2 defeats. And already looking tired.
Round 3.
The shaven-headed Honeyghan comes in for round 3 with 2 good rounds under his belt. Talking of belts, he actually came into the ring tonight with his Lonsdale belt strapped around his waist. Honeyghan's first fight since November, when he stopped Sylvester Mitty in London in 8 rounds to add the British and Commonwealth titles to the European title he already held. And of course he is the former British, he was the former British champion anyway. And again he pings off on the head of Shufford. And the 33-year-old American trying to left hook back, but very much the hunted man here. Honeyghan beginning to sort of loom over him and looking twice as big and twice as strong. Round 3. Prize at the end of this, a world title fight with Don Curry, who is certainly one of the best of the current world champions. Shufford contenting himself with counter-punching, which I think is very much his style anyway. Sideways Shufford. Shufford, you can hear grunting. A little more action from the American in this round. Sidewinding his way along the ropes. So Honeyghan, after 3 rounds, has discovered that although he's hit Shufford with some of his best punches, the man hasn't gone down and he's still dangerous.
Seconds out, round 4.
And the referee, American referee, Marty Denke, wants some of the surplus water dried off the face of Shufford. Shufford has decided he's got to open up a bit. Maybe he's seen what Honeyghan has to offer. The time has come to show what he can do. And that has stirred Honeyghan himself into action. Honeyghan not looking at his man there. He was looking somewhere else as he left hooked, and he walked right by the man. Ducking under the blows as they come. Getting a chance to show his talents here against this man. But we mustn't underestimate Shufford. He's not #1 in the rankings for nothing. But the man's not a puncher by reputation, and Honeyghan can afford to leave himself a bit open and do his own work freely. He probably couldn't do the same thing against Don Curry. And he took Shufford's head right back, and Shufford claps his gloves together and almost laughs, as though he's enjoying the heat as it piles up. He claps his fists again. Well, he's not fooling me, and I suppose he's fooling Honeyghan. He was hurt twice. Do for the night, and that may have taken Honeyghan to a world title fight. Can't hear the count. The bell's gone anyway, so it looks as though he survived. I don't know whether he beat the count or not. I couldn't hear, but the referee has not signalled a KO, and it looks as though Shufford is going on into the 5th round. What a left and right explosion that was. 1-2, the classic combination. And it looked for all the world as though this man was out and Honeyghan was through. Here we are again. Right on the bell this happened. Oh, what a pile driving right that was. But the bell saved him.
Seconds out, round 5.
And it's a very chastened American, Horace Shufford from Las Vegas, who comes out to the 5th. And Honeyghan now has got to finish this. He really must capitalise on that. Shufford has made a remarkably good recovery, but the right hand is coming for him again. And this 33-year-old American dances a retreat around this Wembley ring, trying to find a safe place. Good left hook from Honeyghan. He really is putting the punches together in a most impressive way. He's wide open, Honeyghan, but he doesn't seem to care because I think he knows the man can't hurt him. Hopefully. And Shufford gets away after taking two mighty body blows. And he scowled, I think, with pain as he walked away. Shufford is still dangerous. He's got a short right hand that he's bringing into play occasionally. A remarkable recovery. He obviously beat the count just, and then the bell ended the round, so he didn't have to go back in at that moment against Honeyghan. That was low and he complains. And the American referee tells Honeyghan about it. Round 5. And that near disaster has spurred Shufford into something a bit extra. Remarkable 33-year-old who took two punches that would have laid most men out for the count has not only beaten them but come back into the fight in the 5th round. And that's a sample of the durability of some Americans, and that shows you, it gives you a little glimpse of why the man has been at the top of the challengers rankings by the WBC for the last 18 months.
Seconds out, round 6.
Scheduled for 12 rounds, a final eliminator for the World Welterweight Championship. That's the 10 stone division, 10 stone 7 division, and Shufford came right in at the weigh-in at 10-7. Honeyghan was a pound lighter. Honeyghan must have felt at the end of that 4th round that the fight was won, rather like Barry McGuigan did in his recent fight, and then had to go on. For the moment, contenting himself with picking the man off at long range with lefts. Shufford beginning to throw some much bigger punches now, a wider arc. He's putting more into him. Having trouble with his saliva. Honeyghan a long way in front, a mile in front, but he still hasn't quelled the man in front of him. And while Shufford is there, he spells danger to all Honeyghan's ambitions. perhaps now beginning to feel that he's really going to have to work very hard to clinch this. Tried the left-right again there. Just out of range. Round 6. Two good body. No, the second one was low. But the right was a good one. The left hit him low, and Shufford again complained for the second time in this fight. And the referee, I think, is going to have a word with Honeyghan about the low punching. Indeed he is.
Seconds out, round 7.
The Jamaican-born Honeyghan came to this country as a child, served an apprenticeship in the print trade, former England amateur international, London ABA champion many years ago, and now fighting the most important of all his pro fights tonight, the 27th of his career. There's a steel pin in the left thumb of Honeyghan after an injury which kept him largely inactive during 1984. And now, suddenly, from being ranked, I think it was number 14 in the world not so long ago, he's right up there at number 3 and threatening to take over the number 1 position from this man, Horace Shufford, from Las Vegas. Shufford now gone back into his defensive shell. Sidling his way around the ring again. Honeyghan just perhaps momentarily distracted from the job in hand. Perhaps still wondering how this man survives. That punch took Honeyghan back on his heels. This is one long chase now, all around this ring, trying to find somewhere where he can pin the man down and get at him. But Honeyghan's work not quite so explosive or crisp as it was.
Seconds out, round 8.
Shufford in the white shorts, the American, comes out for this round having had the ice bag applied to his left eye, where a considerable swelling is beginning to appear at the side of the eye. Good uppercut from Honeyghan. Looks a little sharper again. Third time, and this time the referee indicates to the 3 judges that he wants that marked against Honeyghan for the low blow. That may well cost him this round. two good punches again, the right and left, and his legs have gone. Shufford wobbles again. Can Honeyghan finish him this time? Honeyghan sees his chance and tries to seize his chance. Oh, he's got him, left hook, and he's draped on the ropes, and the referee's gone in to rescue him, and it's all over. It's all over. He took one punch too many. He was draped over the ropes, and Marty Denke, the American referee, moved in instantly to save him and held him up when surely he would have fallen to the floor. And so Lloyd Honeyghan, the triple champion, the European, Commonwealth and British welterweight champion, has now declared himself #1 contender for the world welterweight title held by Don Curry. And he'll look forward now to a chance to take the big one. That's his 27th successive win as a professional. What a triumph for British boxing. Lloyd Honeyghan, that was a great performance. You must be well pleased with that.
I'm well pleased. I tried to do what Bobby said, my new trainer. He said, go out there, jab, then step across when it's moving one way, because I've been studying the video. And I stepped across. After a while, like Bobby said, got in, try the right hand. I tried it, went down. Then I got a bit overexcited, a bit erratic, you know. So Bobby said, go out there and box like you've been boxing before. Take it easy, get back into your stride, and then we will tell you when to throw the right hand. I went back to go, Lloyd, good.
You were a bit unlucky that you didn't get him in the fourth round, because I think if the bell hadn't gone, you'd have had him.
The bell saved him, you know.
Well, that was a tremendous finish there.
Yeah, that was pretty good, because I was fit, really fit, and I could have gone the 12 round, no problem. I thought, right, I hurt him, I've got him, keep throwing. I mean, 10-second, 15-second frame punches is nothing, because I've been doing it in the gym to just keep it, and the referee banned to get him, and one got through.
Well, you're the #1 contender. You want to have a look and see how you did it, how it all finished? Here we are. Just talk us through this.
Yeah, this is it. I keep punching away. He's ducking and diving. I just changed my footwork like what we've been practicing in the gym. You see my footwork? Changing, slipping, turning. Look, one got through. Brilliant. Thanks, Bobby.
Now, what about Don Curry?
Well, Don Curry, I'm looking forward to fight Don Curry. This is what I've been training for all my life. Since I was 12 years old, I've been looking to fight for world title like Muhammad Ali. This is my chance to do it.
Wish you all the luck.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you very much.